especially those outside. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you also to the organisers of the London Book Fair, to our funders who are so generous at the start, to our panel of judges, chaired by Slimani, who have read and debated 134 books to bring us to where we are today. So what is the International Booker Prize? Over the past half century, two Booker Prizes, the traditional Booker Prize for fiction and the much newer International Booker Prize, have become the most important literary awards in the English-speaking world. The original Booker Prize is given every year for a novel written in English, published in Britain or in Ireland. The International Booker Prize awards novels and short story collections in translation, and it shares the prize money equally between the author and translator. Any work in fiction translated into English and published in the UK or in Ireland is eligible for the International Booker Prize. So this is the prize for the global mainstream. People have often absorbed more books in translation than we can possibly imagine. War and Peace, Eleanor Ferrante's Neapolitan Quartet, Liz Hitchcock's Vertigo, based on a novel in French. Kafka's Now an English Word, derived from the German-speaking Czech Jewish writer. Work in translation accounts for only a small percentage of all the books that are published in Britain. But they are very important. Booker Prize Foundation recently asked Nielsen to look into what this might really mean. We had an anecdotal sense that all young people were reading translated fiction, but real figures. The statistics that Nielsen have provided for us last week are absolutely astonishing. 1.9 million volumes of translated fiction were sold in Britain last year, of which 490,000, biggest single chunk, was fiction translated from Japanese. Now this isn't manga, it doesn't include manga or anime or comics. It's novels and collections of short stories. Half is translated fiction, bought by people under the age of 35. And if you think about it, it really makes sense. Young people have a poorer sense of national identity, of national borders. If you look at other areas of culture, you can't miss the extent to which work in other languages other than English, is all part of the mainstream. Just think to K-pop, think of Twan Eng. We believe that there is a huge opportunity here, not just for authors and translators, but for publishers and booksellers too. So the International Booker Prize presents the world in words. 5 weeks ago exactly, we announced the long list for the 2023 International Booker Prize. And you can see the range: 13 books, 12 countries, 11 languages, including 3 that were honoured for the very first time. Now, to announce the 6 books that have been shortlisted for this year's International Prize. The Chair of the Judges, Slimani.
Thank you, Tamika. Hello, everyone. So I'm Leila Slimani. I'm the chair of the judging panel for the International Booker Prize, and I'm delighted to be here on the opening day of the London Book Fair to announce this year's shortlist. And I'm also very pleased to welcome readers from all over the world who have just joined us on the live stream. But before I share the 6 books that my fellow judges and I have chosen, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience this year.
When I was approached to be the chairwoman, I was very honored, very proud, and a little bit surprised also. And I think it is very important to show the Anglophone public that a girl who was born and raised who speaks Arabic and French can be the chair of one of the world's leading literary prizes, judging books in English. And it says that now there is no bother when it comes to language. For me, translation is something that is really familiar. In my house in Morocco, when I was a child, you could hear French, Arabic, German, because my grandmother was German, or Spanish. My whole childhood was about translation, translating emotions, different cultures, different religions, different points of view. So for me, naturally, this prize is very, very important. It is an opportunity to discover books from all over the world, which tell us unique stories, which question the torments of history and the constraints of the future. And it is also, and this is absolutely essential, a prize that rewards translation. And today, more than ever, we must support those who give us access to literature from elsewhere. It has been for me a rewarding and very complex experience. It has been great to read books that you would never have read alone, and also to read outside of your taste. You have also to open your mind, because you discover that what you call a novel in France or in other countries, maybe in China or in Argentina, they don't have exactly the same definition of what a novel is supposed to be. What I find especially wonderful are these meetings that we have with judges, where we can confront our different point of views. And it is an honor and a pleasure to be able to discuss and define literature with such brilliant readers who include Uilleam Blacker, Twan Eng, Parul Sehgal, and Frederick Studemann. They always have a very fair, well-constructed viewpoint, and I thank them warmly for the experience. Each of the judges had different tastes, and that is what we try to reflect in our long list, a celebration of variety and diversity of literary production today. Together, we wanted to promote literary ambition, panache, originality, and of course, through this, the talent of translators who have been able to convey all this with great skill. So congratulations and thank you to all the 26 authors and translators. I personally came to this process looking for one thing, emotion. I wanted to be surprised, to be shaken, haunted by a story and by the single voice of an author. And I think I speak for the whole jury when I say that I'm proud of our shortlist. I think it's a very cool, very sexy list, and we wanted each book to feel like an astonishment and to stand on its own. The 6 books we've chosen are all bold, subversive, nicely perverse. There is something sneaky about a lot of things to write a novel today. What is extraordinary about literature is that when a novel is successful, it works for everyone, everywhere. There's something magical about storytelling, and we have had the joy of experiencing this by reading the book on this list. We have been caught up in the stories, dazzled, fascinated, and it is this emotion that we want to share now with readers. And I'm very happy to offer this list to them, a list of remarkable variety, where they will find poetry, fantasy, eroticism, and metaphysics. And so, to our 6 chosen books. First up, we have Boulder by Eva Baltazar, translated from Catalan by Julia Samuel. This is a very intense, poetic, sensual book about all kinds of appetites, a feverish exploration of desire, a vibrant love story between 2 women, lyrical and simmering, written with lucidity and great freedom of tone. It's an impressive work of translation. Next, we have Whale by Uilleam Blacker. Also a subversive masterclass in the absurdities of national identity, so relevant now. Part of a tradition of East Central Europe that includes Milan Kundera, Dubravka Booker-shortlisted and Danilo Kish. It's a fresh staging of old questions, the danger of selective memory, the inheritance of trauma, and how nostalgia can take a grip on society and become a comfort blanket or a cancer. And we complete our shortlist with Stillborn by Guadalupe Netel, translated from Spanish by Rosalind Martin. The plot of Stillborn hurts you so organically, it's as though you've been abducted by reading. You feel like you live with these characters. And at the end of the book, all you want to do is to call a friend and ask them to read it too, because none of it is black and white. In writing about how difficult it is to be the product of a deep wisdom, it's honest and sentimental and compassionate about the choices we really are making. My sincere congratulations to the shortlisted authors, translators, and solicitors. I hope that every reader finds something for them in this list. And if anyone needs help deciding which book to read, there is a wealth of content at Booker-shortlisted.com, from extracts to interviews and features with lots more to come. The team at the Booker Prize Foundation would love readers to share their views of our 6 chosen books on their social channel from Substack to TikTok, where they will be teaming up with several creators and asking them to read the shortlist. Thank you for joining me today. I'm hugely looking forward to choosing and revealing the winner of the International Booker Prize 2023 on May 23. and hope you will tune into the live stream to celebrate. Thank you very much.